through everything. I mean,
Dalla Dalla
Wycliffe,
Angel.
Wycliffe
Wycliffe
Jean.
Jean. Wycliffe Jean. The
Hey,
Carnival 2,
we're
Memoirs
gonna
of an Immigrant.
we're gonna bring it back. We're gonna bring back the Wycliffe, man. Hey, bro, you ready?
Let's do it.
Squad. I mean, it's been turning up with her. The girl around us and she loving her. If we don't know you, don't come close to her. If you with your gang, let me hear you say what?
Good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is season 5, episode 26 of the Reed Talking Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host Trey Reed. Killer Cam on the ones and twos. How you doing tonight, man?
I'm good. Long week of work and still coming down off, all the events of last week.
Most definitely, man. Hey, it seems like it's been forever. I always say this every time we take a long little break or whatever. But it
Yeah.
seems like forever since we've been on this thing. I mean, even though we worked together last week, uh, or towards the end of last week, it still feels like, when we missed the pod, it feels like we don't, I didn't get to get it off my chest.
Bro, I thought it was 2 weeks. Like today when I was going over the notes, I'm like, damn, it's been like 2 weeks. But it's only been a week.
I
Yeah,
think
we missed
it might have been about a month since I've been on this thing. It feels like it forever.
Man, hey, sometimes life takes us, you know what I mean, this way, that way, pulling us in different directions, which ain't always a bad thing. Most of the time, it's good actually. But yeah, when we all miss and we all don't get on here, man, it just seems, like it seems like even though I talk to y'all all the time, it still don't. It seems like something missing
Always.
when we take the little hiatus or whatever. But hey, you see the episode title? We back. We back on this thing, man. Last week was a crucial and fun trip that we had to take, though. So it was legit. So speak on that for a little second.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So last week we got invited to the Carbon TV 10-year anniversary out in Detroit, Michigan. And man, it was a trip that we debated on. Like, are we gonna go? Are we not gonna go? And eventually, I mean, you was just like, bruh, we going. We just got to hop on a plane and go. I was gonna drive. And I was like, scratch that. Bit the bullet. Bought a plane ticket, and we just dipped out, man. And it was well worth it, man. Detroit showed us a good time. All the folks at Carbon TV, man. It was finally great to meet all of them. Meeting Julie McQueen, meeting Autumn, meeting Joanna, just meeting the whole Carbon TV staff, man. It was great and made a lot of connections and told a lot of funny stories. Heard a lot of funny stories, and it's just a good time and good food too.
Most definitely. I didn't know what to expect going into it. Obviously, you know what I mean. Never been to something like this, but I just went into it with basically one mindset, and that's was like I'm going to talk to as many people as I can, and you know what I'm saying or whatever. But to my surprise, walking in, I was people already knew who I was.
As soon as we walked through the door, we didn't even get through the door. It was Trey and Nick.
Yeah, exactly. So then that kind of made me feel, you know what I mean, way more comfortable, way more inapt to get out there and really talk. And met some dope people, some people with some future collaborations coming our way, uh, all across the board, from chefs, people with cooking shows, people that just get out there and hunt and just put down big animals out there in the field, everything under the outdoor field, fishermen, everything out there was in the building. It was legit. Sat there, Bow Hunter Planet was sitting right next to us. Mountain Archery Fest right across the table. His squad. You know what like everything was just right there in the forefront. Everything we talk about all the time. If we get in the room with this person and that person, what we would say and how we would do it was literally right there in our faces.
Yep.
And we took advantage of it, man. And I can't wait for some of them collabs to meet up with Jimmy and those guys
Oh yeah. Hey, I
out
was,
in
I was, I was
Ohio.
talking to I was talking to Tony this morning, man.
I'm telling you, man, I can't wait to meet up with them. Got to get back out. Got to get out to Montana. Shelly going crazy with the wild game cooking. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Shout out
yeah,
to Shelly, nominated for best recipe
for
over there
sure.
on Carbon TV. Um, Country Boy Kev said, "What's up, man? What's good, Country
What's
Boy
good,
Kev?"
country boy? Hey, I see you, man, doing your thing on the social medias, man. You everywhere. I can't get on without seeing you.
Oh, but man, it was legit. I can't wait to do it again. Everybody keep in touch. If y'all see this podcast right here, make sure y'all keep in touch. I'm gonna try to do my end. As I always say, I'm tragic at social media, but I'm running like 4 or 5 pages. So I gotta figure it out at some point. But I'm gonna try to stay in touch, and we got work to do.
Hey, I tell folks, I say, hey, man, your best bet is to hit my line, hit my number. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
for sure.
And hit my line, and that's gonna be the fastest way to get to me. And I mean, ever since the event, dude, my phone has been blowing up. Everybody's just like, yo, we got to collab. We got to do this. We got to do that. And then folks even like, hey, like, yo, when you going to quit your job? When you going to do this full time? When you going to make the leap? And it just keeps, I'm like right there on the edge, but just keep pushing. Just keep pushing.
Just keep pushing, man. Got some stuff in motion, got some stuff in the works. Went back to the drawing board on some stuff. I like when I get to step out of like the read, talk, and listen role and go into the full dreaded Archer role where I don't have to do nothing but be in the background. You know what I'm saying? Move. Hey, that's what I like. That's what I like to do. So just being able to get out
Ain't
there
bad.
with you and
Ain't
play. He said it ain't bad. So get out there with you, man, and just play, basically handler for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? It's legit. It's a legit
yeah.
job. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody we came across. And I can't wait for what we got coming up. I ain't gonna speak on too much, but
Oh yeah.
I can't wait for what we got coming up.
I mean, I'm just gonna say, I felt a little good when the president and CEO of Carbon TV know who I am, but when you got the founder start throwing my name around in his speech, he given during the things, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Just we got the dreaded Archer in the house tonight. It's like, hey, your boy doing work. Although I am kind of upset, I did not get nominated for best podcast, but all that's telling me is I just gotta do some more work.
That's it, man. That's it. You gotta keep grinding. That boy Chris Jordan said, "What's up, guys? What's good, Chris?
What's good?"
Man, shout out to everybody who on the podcast tonight, man. The day ones have been rocking with us forever. Big shout out to y'all, man. Huge shout out to everybody who's just coming in and just starting to be a listener, man. Hey, we sorry for the break last week, but hey, we coming back in full force. We about to round up this season 5, and then season 6 is obviously, like as always, bigger and better than the season before, man. So I know we always say this. We've been saying this, but we gonna get the guests flowing again.
Yo, definitely.
On the Read Talk and Listen podcast, man. Sometimes we just get into it, and the guests that we want aren't available, and we ain't just trying to have
everybody up here.
Exactly. That ain't the way we rock. But we gonna get that going, man. But we got a bunch of stuff to get into tonight since we missed. But something I want to get, jump into, man, is this football.
Bro, it's back.
Football is back in full effect. But what have you been seeing out there? Let's start with the NFL. What have you been seeing? It's a couple preseason games under their belts. Hall of Fame game we had a couple weeks ago. What you been seeing so?
Man, cats out there running for the check. I haven't seen a lot of cats out there running for the check, and I know everybody out there playing for a check. But you can tell the ones who either they own the bubble of making the team, or the ones that they think, yeah, I ain't got no shot, and I finally get my grind, and I'm out there eating. And it's looking like the NFL season is going to come out to be something special this year, because I mean, guys are out there balling right now, and it was only the first week of preseason.
I got 2 words for you that summed up my whole preseason, everything I've seen so far. You probably can guess what they are.
What?
Little Johnny.
Yes.
Little Johnny is out there eating on every team, just like I said, just like we said in the running back episode. Because not only are there a lot of guys, I mean, there are a lot of guys out there eating right now, but the main position that you really see unknown guys eating at right now,
running backs.
The running backs. Okay, y'all want to sit out. Y'all want to have these public Zoom calls saying that y'all not going to play. Some of y'all not taking the money. Some of y'all not showing up to camp. Little Johnny ready.
That's
and
it.
Little Johnny eating right now, dog. I love to see it, though. I'd love to see.
and you can oh yeah, and you can tell that these teams are trying to find a running back because they running the hell out the ball during the first week of preseason. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
with
you know,
new
you think
quarterback.
with new quarterbacks. They
Yeah,
running the hell out the ball.
yeah, with new quarterbacks. Hey, well, y'all gonna get y'all time. We gotta see something real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it seems like to me. But even with the new quarterbacks, a lot of new quarterbacks look good. Some look bad. CJ, come on. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the entire sports world is giving CJ Stroud a pass for what he did in that preseason game. I mean, he only played a series, right?
Yeah,
But you threw 4 passes, one got picked, or the 2 get picked.
one got picked,
One got picked,
and you got sacked.
and you got sacked. A pick and a sack, and then the other 2 was in. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a big enough sample size to say, damn, but it's not what you wanted to see in this first outing.
But even the cat from Florida State that went to Indianapolis, bro, everybody's like,
From
oh,
Miami.
huh?
From Miami.
No, he's from Florida State.
Talking about the quarterback?
Richardson,
It's from Miami.
no, from Florida State.
No, he's not from Florida State.
He's from Florida. No, he's from Florida.
He's
Florida.
Florida. We
Yeah,
both
Florida.
wrong.
My bad.
Okay,
My bad. Yeah.
I know for
Yeah.
sure it wasn't Florida State.
Yeah, the cat from Florida, and everybody's like, oh, he's having a bad. No, he looked like he did in college. Everybody was going. He got his hype off the combine. He looked he's exactly who we said he was. I don't know why y'all act like he had a good combine. He looked good in shorts and t-shirts, but it's a different monster out there.
It's a different monster too, and I think right now, for some reason, I don't know what changed the tide. I don't know what really changed the tide, but everything's up in the air right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like it almost feels like a little bit. It almost feels a little more like college right now than college does. You know what I'm saying? A lot of position changes, a lot of duels going on in camp. You know what I'm saying? A lot of unknown.
yeah.
Who's gonna be number 1? Who's gonna be number 2? Are we gonna use this quarterback that we just paid all this money for in the first round? Or are we gonna let the guy who's been the backup for the past 4 years take over for a second? It's a bunch of up in the airs right now.
Definitely.
And I think that's gonna make for a better league. I've always said the NFL is the best product out there, regardless, because it's the best football. Everybody knows what they're doing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's
like
professional.
People try to say college. Oh, college is the best thing out there. No, like college is the most exciting to watch, but the best product on the game.
I mean, it depends on what you're watching it for.
Yeah, but I'm saying the consensus as a whole. Everybody what everybody think. Not everybody, but the majority saying, "Oh, college is better because they're hungry and they're actually out there playing. Now and worried about the money." Yeah, it's a few cats out there that's what I'm saying that's actually balling. Everybody on the D1 team ain't it. That's just facts.
Yeah.
But everybody on the NFL roster, they are the top of the 0.5% of players ever's gonna be pro.
And outside of like a Tom Brady or Pat Mahomes, you know what I'm saying? Those super big money guys early, bro. There's not a hungrier football player on the planet than a guy trying to make it in the league.
Exactly.
Because at college, did you hear about Ezekiel? Oh, we gonna get to that, Chris. Oh, trust me, we're gonna get to that.
Believe you me.
But there's not a hungrier football. I was probably willing to say there's not a hungrier athlete out there than a cat trying to make it in the NFL.
Oh yeah, because you get a taste. You got a taste, and you getting a paycheck now. So you're like, ooh, now I want
to. But you know, like
it can be gone like that.
Exactly.
Like one play is, bro. We literally watched a cat get mossed by a fullback, and as soon as the guy caught the ball and came down, you said, "Brother, you just got cut.
You just got cut. You just got cut, my boy. That's a fullback. They done put his hand down there in the dirt at tight end and ran a fade on you in the end zone, bro. Hey, my boy was wearing number 42 and went on. Hey, it's over with. My boy was wearing 42 and did you for the bad in the end zone. So, like, they cut him. Like, you can't cover that guy. Who can you cover in this league?
Exactly. And now I find myself watching the games, and I'll see a cat. You can tell he blew his assignment. Like, damn you, bro, you might not. That might be it right there. Might be all you got. It might be your last snap,
That's it.
at least for this team anyway.
And that I don't know. I feel, but I see the hunger. The hunger is there more than ever right now in the league, and I think it's gonna make for a really great year.
Yep.
On top of, it's a lot of moving around. Chris just commented on the Ezekiel Elliott to the Patriots. It's a lot of moving around going on in the NFL right now.
Oh, dude, when I saw that, I was like, man, the first thing I thought is, boy, Robert Kraft. Well, first I heard he went to the Patriots, and I was like, I wonder what he signed for. You know what I'm saying? Did he get a check? And it was like, he got like $6 million, or it was like 8. Was it 8 or 6?
Who Ezekiel got 6?
He got 6. I'm like, oh, the Patriots got a running back the caliber of Ezekiel Elliott for $6 million 1 year. Oh, boy, finna run that joke into the ground.
Yeah,
They finna run him into the ground.
they finna show you. They finna show Kraft. Finna show Jerry what you do with Zeke.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
all there is to it. They finna show Dallas and they finna show the NFL. This is what you do with a running back like Ezekiel Elliott. What's his whole mantra?
Feed me.
Feed me, and that's what they gonna do.
Oh, he gonna get fed. He gonna
They
get
got
fed.
some. They have some okay quarterback play, and you know what I'm saying. They're trying to make something out of this Cunningham cat as a receiver that can throw the ball and stuff. So you might see a bunch of trickery coming out of New England. But watch what they finna do with Zeke.
Man,
Zeke. I mean, he probably gonna lead. He gonna be top 5, barring injury. He gonna be top 5 in rushing yards this year.
bro, I'm willing to bet the over under that he gonna be the first game, week 1. I bet you it's gonna be at least 20, 25 carries, easy.
We'll see. I just want to
If he
know
rolling, if he
what-
rolling.
It just all depends on the play of Daniel Jones or whatever his name is.
No,
Is it
Mac
Daniel
Jones. Mac Jones.
Jones. Yeah, Mac Jones, Alabama cat. It all depends on his play. If he come out like he did at the beginning of last season,
Yeah,
it's gonna be a great year. But if he come out kind of like he was in that little middle lull, they're done. Unless this
Ooh.
Cunningham cat can be it.
I don't know. They got week 1. They got the Eagles.
Nobody care about that shit. That's when you want to catch them. If you gonna catch the Eagles, that's when you catch them.
Week 1.
Yeah.
Before they get hot.
Yeah. If you gonna catch them, that's when you gonna catch them, bro. Because if they get when that train get rolling,
It's a wrap.
it's rough. They gonna be a tough. They like the quietest good team out there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They fans ain't that quiet, but they are like the quietest good team out there. Like they got a good chance of going back to the Super Bowl next year and winning.
Definitely.
But you kind of not talking about it.
What's wild to me is that like I'm watching these preseason games, and bro, it's not like it's a lot of. I'm not gonna say no names, but the stars ain't playing at all.
No.
The stars ain't playing at all.
Because honestly, the preseason games truly is only to see who I'm gonna keep.
Yeah, it's a live interview.
If I know if you a first rounder or if you know what I'm saying, a vet, you know what I'm saying, locked in vet, Aaron Rodgers, you know what I'm saying, Von Miller type when he was,
They're chilling with a headset on.
I don't need to see you play in the preseason. That's not gonna prove nothing to me. You proved it to me. You know what I'm saying? I seen you in action. But then you got little Johnny, who in practice you look good. Boy, you look good. But then the mics come on, the fans get in here and they get loud, and you know what I'm saying? It's on ESPN, mama watching, daddy watching, cousin watching, homies watching, everybody watching. Now what you gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you in position. It's the NFL, it's the best coaching in the world, all that stuff. I'm gonna put you in position to make the play. Are you gonna make
do? Exactly. Here's my thing. If you're a player, and I'd love to get this answer from somebody who's in a position, but you're a player, you've been in mini camp and training camp all summer long. When you walk out there on that preseason game and hit that field and you play, have you made it? Is that I made it? I made it to the league, or is it week 1, making the final roster is when you made it?
I mean, I think you made it. I think if you go through and you make it through a couple rounds, you know what I'm saying, a couple rounds of the cuts, and you playing, you know what I'm saying, playing some preseason, you made it. You know what I'm saying? You made it. You in the league. I guess if you get a check from the NFL, yo, you made it.
You made it.
That's like saying that's like saying if I get hired somewhere and I work there for a couple weeks, you know what I'm saying, get that first check and then I get fired. You ain't never worked there. Shit.
Yeah,
Ain't what the stubs say.
I can put that on the resume.
Yeah. So I say they made it once they get to their preseason, man.
Do you put that on the resume? If you play in the NFL, do you put that on your job resume? If you say you get cut and then now you gonna go be an engineer at Lockheed Martin, and you say I played in the NFL.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I would too.
Yeah, you
I beat that shit up, man. I played 20 years.
No, you ain't gotta beef it up. I ain't gonna ask. Nobody asks because I see it's a bunch of people around here that be lying. Boy, it's a bunch of people around here that be lying. You did not play in the league. You know what I'm saying? But hey, nobody questions it.
Who you gonna call and check?
Just say it. Oh yeah, I hear it all the time. They be like, who is this cat? I'd be like, I don't really know him. Yeah, they say he played in the league. What league?
Little league.
Hey, but no. If you make it to that preseason, you definitely made it. But
semi-pro cats must be, yeah, I made it to the league.
Hey, I said it. Hey, every time I get talking about it, you see it turn green. I was just about to, as soon as I put my hand up, it turned green. I said it a long time ago. JETS. Jets.
Looking solid.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, looking solid.
And they just put the cherry on top, locking in Dalvin Cook. Aaron Rodgers with them young receivers, I already talked about this, was going to be a problem for defenses galore all across the league, regardless. Just putting Aaron Rodgers where he can do them stupid throws. You know what I'm saying? That like if the receivers whip his head around at the last minute, like the ball going to be there.
Yeah.
Put him with these young athletic receivers that do this on a daily basis. Odell is their idol type. You know what I'm saying? Like they love that catch. It was going to be a problem. But now you give him a running back. Dalvin Cook's going to go for 13 to 1,500 this season.
You got to, because now
if we're going by the numbers.
Yeah.
And we're going.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. You got it.
I'm saying because it's going, as a defense, you got to respect Aaron Rodgers, and now you got to respect the running game. So what you going to do? Exactly. You can't go out there and say, well, they ain't got a running game, so we just going to, bum rush Aaron Rodgers. Like, nah, because here come Dalvin out the backfield. And then Breece Hall is back too from injury. And he practiced yesterday. So now they're gonna have a two-headed dragon back there. You know what I'm saying? Breece Hall kind of a little bigger. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be your power back. And then Dalvin gonna be your quickness, at the backfield. Boom, there you go.
Exactly. And Dalvin Cook is a monster in many ways out of the backfield. We've seen Minnesota use him a bunch of ways out of the backfield. And then you got to think about this too. Aaron Rodgers is not just some run-of-the-mill QB.
Nope.
So you load the box thinking they running with Dalvin, Aaron Rodgers up there. Oh yeah, boom, 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 boom.
You're gonna slice your ass up.
Exactly. And we know he can. And that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be interesting to see. If the defense holds up, they just have to play as good as they did last year. No better, no worse.
Yeah.
If the defense plays as good, because they were in ball games. They were in a bunch of them ball games last year. If the defense plays, they just couldn't score the ball. If the defense plays anywhere near like they played last year, they're gonna put points on the board.
I say just a top five team this year. Right now, they top 5. And that's without Aaron Rodgers playing. That's without Aaron Rodgers playing.
It's hard to say top 5 because I think I got 5 teams right now that I can't put them above.
Who?
I gotta go, obviously, Kansas City. Then you got Philly. Then you got Cincy. But Joe Burrow is hurt. I don't know when he coming back, how long that's gonna hurt. But you got Cincy and you got Buffalo. And then I put Miami over them too right now.
I mean, NFL even got the power rankings. Let's see where they got them at. So you got Chiefs at 1.
Damn, I'm cold. I left out San Fran.
You got Chiefs at 1, San Fran at 3, Bengals 4,
Boy.
Buffalo 5, Cowboys
Oh, that's
6
cap. I don't know how y'all got on 6.
because they see it, and Baltimore, and then boom, Jets.
Number 8. Number 8. I don't see how they ain't got Miami up there. Oh, there you go. 9.
9.
Ooh, Jacksonville at 10. Y'all got that much faith in Ridley?
Yeah.
Detroit at 11. San Diego. Hey, I keep calling them San Diego. LA Chargers look good in the preseason. Hey, you see, my boy, I guess your boy really, had to have surgery.
Who?
Black, outdoors.
Black Outdoors.
What's my boy's name from the Chargers?
Kevon.
Kemon Black
Yeah, Kemon Black.
had to have surgery.
Damn. On what?
I don't know. I just seen it. I seen it on his it's Kemon Hall. I don't know why I said Black. But yeah,
Because of Black Outdoors.
he had to have surgery on something.
Well, I'm going to hit him up and see what's good.
I seen it say maybe it was on a story or something because I don't see it on here now. But yeah, I think he had to have surgery. He said he'll be back in no time or something like that. But yeah, the NFL ain't for the weak hearted, man.
No, not at all.
NFL ain't for the weak hearted. That shows you right there. But nah, it's a bunch of teams I can put over there just off the rip. But whenever the season gets to rolling, I think they're gonna work their way up there for sure.
Oh, dude, Herbert is a boss.
I ain't talking about them. I know they're gonna be what they're gonna be.
Oh, you
I'm talking about the
Jets. Oh yeah. I think Aaron Rodgers is going. He gonna surprise everybody if they come out that first the first week and they score anything over 30. They're gonna be hell because the defense is gonna hold up. They didn't score no points last year because they had no general on the field. But now they got a seasoned veteran field general who is one of the greatest to play the game. You know what I'm saying? He definitely Hall of Famer, first ballot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So who got a lot of juice left? I believe, and he finna go out there and do his work.
Exactly. Before we leave the NFL, though, I want to circle the wagons back to Zeke, because it's not just Zeke going to any other team. This is Zeke going to the Patriots, right?
Yep.
When we hear any sports podcast you listen to, if they got guys that play for the Patriots or guys who play or they're interviewing a guy who played for the Patriots, it's one thing you always hear, and they're talking about that Patriot way.
Yeah.
You got to, it's this, and this. No ifs, ands, buts about it. This how you gonna be. This how you gonna act. This how you gonna dress. This how you gonna wear your uniform. All that. And then Ezekiel Elliott, double nose rings, had the out, had the hair permed out, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Shirt, crop top jersey. It's Zeke.
It's Zeke.
He said before him, he just got to protect Tua from getting hit and Tua from one more concussion. Yeah, facts. Miami got to do a better job of protecting Tua, but if they do that, they got some weapons.
That's it.
They got some weapons down there, man. Shout out Brian Flores. Too bad you never got to coach this team. But anyway.
But yeah, hey, I saw that picture. He got a fresh fade, no nose ring. No, I'm like, I wonder if there was, hey, bro, we'll bring you in here, but hey, you got to clean yourself up.
I don't think they told him that. I just think that's like putting your best foot forward.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, they bringing me in. They want me, you know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and get right. Because guys hit them up. You know what I'm saying? Guys hit them up like, hey, I don't know how shit rolls in Dallas. But I can tell you right now, that's not how it rolled out here.
No. But see, I wonder what took so long. Like what took so long for them to go ahead and pull the trigger on Zeke? Like, did they have to bring that many backs in to look at? Or is this one of the things where,
you got to think about this.
The longer we wait, the cheaper we can get them.
No. Bill Belichick, if I can pay somebody $600K, that's what I'm paying them. So let's test out these cats. Let them get a preseason under their belt. Let's see what they're gonna do when these lights come on. Because we really don't need them to do much, honestly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just need them to keep the pressure off. Like a Patriots running back is always there for. Some of them have just happened to, you know what I'm saying, do better than, you know what I'm saying. What was my boy Sonny? Sonny was over there for a second.
Sonny something.
Yeah, Sonny Michelle.
Yeah.
Who else? They didn't have some other guy. LeGarrette Blunt was there for a little second. You know what I'm saying? They just guys, they bring in guys.
Maroney.
Yeah, they bring in guys to do a job based like literally. And if you happen to excel in the run game, we gonna run that hoe.
Yep, we gonna run it.
But if not, we got Brady, or they had Brady. You know what I'm saying? That was the thing. So yeah, they was just waiting to see if I can get one of these 600Kers for a whole year. Oh yeah, he finna run. But obviously none of them fit the bill. So
and I'm sure they gave Zeke veteran minimum.
I mean, he got 1 year, $6 million.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get take it or leave it. The underdog's on top. For real. Y'all think the NFL player, what they tell my boy for the Lions?
What?
What, Jonathan Taylor? Whatever his name is, what they tell him?
Oh shit! No, you talking about for the Colts?
For the Colts, that's right. For the Colts,
this ship gonna go with or without him. We can get another one in here next week.
Hey, they love it. The underdog's on top. I'm telling you. And
knowing Jim Irsay and his drunk ass, I'm sure he has a mouthful. He had more than that to say, but I'm on camera. I don't want to get myself in more trouble.
Boy, they walking around all these little Johnnies going to their hotel rooms. Boy, boy, you look good. Yep. Hey, boy, you look good out there, boy. Keep running that thing like that. We're gonna take care of you. You know the same thing we told the last. So I'm ready for Damar Hamlin. See what Damar Hamlin does this year. Mixed feelings, man. First, we're not really. I mean, go ahead.
I've heard a lot of people say that. Oh, I can't wait to see Damar Hamlin. You weren't looking for Damar Hamlin last year. I'm sorry. No one was looking for Damar. No one knew Damar Hamlin's name last year, and I'm glad that he made it through what he came through. But we're not gonna act like he was just a top player in the NFL.
Hey, and I don't know. This is my thing right here. I don't know anything about Damar Hamlin.
Nothing
outside of the shit.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what school he went to.
He may be on the riser. You know what I'm saying? If you a Bills Mafia, you might. You know what I'm saying? But in my eyes, and I'm just like you, I'm glad he made it through everything he made it through. But him getting popped or him hitting dude and dropping on that field was the best thing that had happened to Damar Hamlin.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how good of a safety he really is.
I didn't know if he was a starter last year. Was he started?
I don't know if he was a starter either, but he was just out there when that happened.
Yeah.
But no matter what, now he's a starter.
Yeah, he's a starter now. He got to be.
Even if he's not, it don't even matter if he's a starter or not. You know how many number 3 jerseys they're going to be inside of that damn arena?
You know, they haven't even sold.
Oh, yeah. All across the shirts, hats. That's what I'm saying. They damn near got to keep him forever. You know what I'm saying?
You can't cut him.
For real. You going to cut the dude that died for y'all? He died on that field for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, he damn near is invincible right now to the Bills. So I don't know if I'm ready to see what Damar Hamlin gonna do this year. Yeah, I hope he plays good football because I think the Bills are a good team. They need him to play good football.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope he plays good football. But no, I'm not flipping on I'm not buying NFL Sunday ticket to get every Bills game.
No.
So I can see Damar Hamlin. Now we're talking about Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs. That's a different story.
Right.
But hey, shout out to Damar Hamlin, man. Hey, like I said, I was praying for you when it happened. I ain't gonna sit there and act like I wouldn't. I was praying for you when it happened. I'm glad you made it through all the everything and you back out there in full action. But boy, hey, hey, boy, you wrote your ticket, didn't you?
Right. Hey, I'm like you. Not only that, he's a certified first ballot for at least the Buffalo Bills Hall of Fame.
Bro, he going to the NFL Hall of Fame. And no one's gonna question the stats or nothing. I'm telling you.
If the stats are there, he guaranteed in. Like he already got his chip on the table. He's got to go out there and perform, And if he perform and
a little bit.
a little bit,
Hey, look, he don't even have
long.
to perform a little bit. He don't even have to perform a little bit. Let me tell you what gets him solidified. They might as well start making his bust today or when it happens. In this game, this first game of the season.
I know what you're gonna say.
Go ahead. Let his ass pick something to the crib or something like that. It's over with, baby.
Be the first play, first play opening drive. They throw a slant or something. He run up and boop and take a joker to the house.
It's over with.
Over with. Because the storyline too good at that point.
Too good. Overcame death. Hey, all coaches gonna use him as a mortar type shit. Hey, he died on his field. You know what I'm saying? He put his life on the line for real. And look at him now.
With high school football kicking up, I wonder how many DeMar Hamlin speeches gonna get.
They ain't giving. No, he got to do something. No, they ain't giving it to him yet. They ain't giving a DeMar Hamlin speech yet. But they don't get a pick. They ain't got to be in this first game. It don't even got to be a pick six. It just has to be something big in a big moment in a season.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? He might not, and he might not have been a starter last year. Somebody correct us if we're wrong. He might not have been a starter last year. He was a starter corner. No, I don't think he was. Because he played safety, I believe. I could be wrong there too. Again, I don't know nothing about the cat. But he don't even have to start this year. He could be like a nickel guy. If he come in the game and do something in a moment that matters, it's over, bro. He solidified Hall of Famer. Start making his bust today. They're gonna build a statue of his ass outside the stadium. Everything.
He in there.
Let me know if he's a starter. Or was a starter. But you can't type his name in because so much shit gonna pop up.
He ain't a starter now.
Oh yeah. I mean, I didn't expect him to be a starter now.
Yeah, you got
at the end of the day, he just died.
Yeah, strong safety Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde are the free safety and strong safety for the Bills. So and he number 2.
Yeah, I mean I didn't expect him to start. Even if he was a starter last year, I wouldn't expect him to come back and start this year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I hope everything go for the best for him, man. But yeah, I'm not turning on the TV this year. I really didn't talk about him too much on here.
Yep, and he wouldn't have started last year either.
Exactly. See? Hey, shout out to DeMar Hamlin for making it through what he made it through. But at the end of the day, that's the best thing that happened to his ass.
Yep, he'll be the first number 2 in the Hall of Fame.
I'm sure he won't be the first. Right? Hey, boy. I don't even want to dig off into him because I don't want to find out that he really mid.
We're going to get canceled.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to find out that he really mid. You know what I'm saying? But hey, boy got a strong heart. We got some more NFL too. I forgot about this shit. We can wait till a little later to talk about that. I want to talk about Cliff Kingsbury getting booted out the NFL, but landed on a soft pillow.
Boy, Sir Sealy, was it Sealy? Sir Sealy mattress.
Oh, I don't know what it is.
Sealy Posturepedic. Sealy Posturepedic.
Hey, I don't know what the hell you talking about, but what I do know is Cliff Kingsbury gone from Arizona. Kyler Murray, whole little situation with him didn't work out. Bringing that run and gun offense to the NFL didn't work out.
Wasn't it?
Whatever. But he lands at University of Southern California, who just happens to have former Heisman Trophy winner.
No, it's not former, current.
Former, season's over. That's last year. Former, new season started.
He's not former because he's still the Heisman champion. It's former means you don't have it no more.
No, that's not what that means.
It is. Because if you're a former, when they say former heavyweight champion, that means you had the belt. You ain't got the shit no more. So he is your current Heisman Trophy champion.
I guess so. I'm saying former because that shit was last year. What have you done for me lately? We know what kind of business this is. So the Heisman Trophy winner from last year, I won't even say former, just for you.
There we
The
go.
Heisman Trophy winner from last year, Caleb Williams is his quarterback. We've seen him coach Kyler Murray, obviously,
Yep.
Pat Mahomes. The guy's like a quarterback whisperer.
Baker Mayfield, didn't he?
I think Baker Mayfield.
Yeah,
as
he had
well.
Baker. He had Baker.
You know, and first of all, does that put the college football on notice? Because USC was right there on the outside last year looking in. Does that put the whole college football on notice? Like, hey, USC is a real problem now.
Oh, definitely. It definitely makes him a problem because now you got a coach who has, repeated Heisman Trophy winners. Well, not repeat. Yeah, he's repeatedly had Heisman Trophy caliber quarterbacks. He's every program he's been to he's brought him up. And I mean, look what he did with USC last year.
I mean, he wasn't there last year, but
He wasn't there last year. I
No.
thought he went there. Okay, never mind. Well, shoot, there you go. Well, look what USC did last year without him. Now he get there. They were, like you said, they was on the outside looking in. This year they could potentially be on the inside.
Coach Surratt says USC is not a problem. Riley never won a natty. Riley ain't never won a natty, but hey, he ain't never had what he got right now. I can tell you that.
He got all the weapons now. Got all
Tackett
the weapons.
Curtis is a man amongst boys. In any league you put him in.
Who's Tackett
That's
Curtis?
That's the middle linebacker for USC. Look him up. That's all I got to say. Hey, look him up.
I mean, with the name like Tackett Curtis, I can he already got the name of a.
Them Oklahoma teams, I guess if we talking about the Oklahoma teams that was good and we thought they always had a run, you know what I'm saying? They something would always just happen, like an injury or something like that. I don't know. I just think this USC team is more star-studded than them Oklahoma teams.
Well, I can say I did not expect Tackett Curtis to be from the mountains of Caucasus.
Yeah, he's from Louisiana though, so it's a little different.
A little different. He got a little seasoning. The name like Tackett, I was like, oh, that's the full size Homer's hook.
He said same weapons he had at OU went with him. Alex Grinch is overrated. Man, look, you can say overrated or whatever. Caleb Williams is one of the weapons that went with him from Oklahoma, and he just won the Heisman.
Speak
All right?
on it.
Georgia 3 times. He said, "Oh, Georgia gonna be they gonna be up there for sure.
But now Saban got something to say about it.
They're gonna be up there for sure." But yeah, we're gonna get to that too because we got the whole little college field. But yeah, USC got more weapons right now. I would be willing to go without even looking at the rosters up next to each other. USC has more weapons right now on their team than Oklahoma did with Lincoln Riley. I'd be willing to say that.
Yeah, I would too. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I think they also perform better. You know what I mean? They weren't playing in the sluggish Big 12. I think hurts OU sometimes. When it comes to Ohio State has more weapons than USC. Yeah,
Possibly.
probably so. But Lincoln Riley ain't there. I don't know what you mean by that. He's never been the head guy there. So I don't know why what you bringing up Ohio State for. But USC has more weapons than Oklahoma.
Exactly.
Where he just came from. And that's my point. But I think playing in the sluggish Big 12 was hurting Oklahoma. I think when
like it was hurting them.
Yeah,
I gotta hear this.
I just think it was the Big 12 to me. If you watch a Big 12 season, shout out to all my Texas fans out there and everything. I don't know how y'all do. Have y'all been doing this shit? If you watch a Big 12 season, most of them games is boring. It's the most boring games in college football. Most of them. Now you got your TCU Texas excitement.
Your Texas
You know what I'm
OU.
saying? Kansas State will be good every now and then, and they'll make some exciting games happen in there. You have your Texas OU, obviously the Red River rivalry. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. The Big Ten, but he's not in the Big Ten yet. They in the Pac-12, and that is the total opposite of watching paint dry.
Exactly.
You know what that's what I'm saying? Like I feel like playing in a more exciting, quicker conference. That's why I was saying with Lincoln Riley when OU, I thought he was gonna be there for the SEC switch. You can run it back a few episodes, a bunch of episodes actually, way back when we talked about that. Then I was saying when OU gets in SEC, they're gonna be a problem.
Yep.
Because it's a more exciting league. That's kind of the way he was, you know what I'm saying, headed, but the Big 12 was holding him back. We see him go to the Pac-12, and we see what comes out of that this year. They win the Pac-12, and they dang near get in. So, I think he's fine. Now, he about to go play in the Big 10. Okay, the kids don't play with it. That's what I'm saying. Now, he finna go to the Big 10. It's going to be a little different.
Way different.
It's going to be a little different. We're going to see.
Would that hurt their recruiting? Because think about it, if you playing at USC, you used to playing, you know what I'm saying, on that West Coast all the time. You up in the West Coast and you know, you mainly West.
Man, look.
But when you gotta go, when you gotta go to, you know what I'm saying, Michigan in November, you gotta go to Iowa. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And
they ain't playing baseball.
October.
On paper, that shit sound bad. But anybody who'd never played in a cold football game, if you actually playing, he said, no, this gives the Michigan lineman a reason to go to USC 4 games in the North now. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It ain't hurting no recruiting. On paper, playing in 10 degrees might sound bad. First of all, it might not be 10 degrees when we play there. Second of all, anybody know if you playing in a cold game, it ain't cold.
You don't feel it.
Now, if you a spot player, them games tragic.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
They are.
If you a spot player, them games tragic. And if you don't play at all, they real tragic.
But you want them big jackets.
Because your head cold.
But so about a heater.
Yeah, I can burn your shit up. But but I don't think when somebody say that, like, oh yeah, now they gotta go play them boys in the cold. Okay. They also gonna have to come play them in the heat next year. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the same thing. What's like NFL play these kids, families to fly all the games. That's another thing too. Why USC is winning. We talking about NIL. We talking about getting on commercials, getting on TV. Why would I not go to Southern California?
Yeah, that LA money different. You smack dab in the middle of Hollywood.
He said you just can't replicate a football or accommodate weather until you get there in 2 days. Hey man, I'm telling you, it don't matter nothing about that cold when it comes down to the nitty gritty. You know what I'm saying? It might suck, it might be a little bit cold, but if you trying to go win a ball game, it don't matter if it's 2 degrees or 200 degrees. You got to go out. You're going to have to go out there and ball.
I done played in 13-degree weather games. And it ain't fun. And that ground hard. But you know what? You got to get it done.
You're going to have to. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm ready to see that. Who else on the college list we need to talk about? Oh, we need to talk about them Bama boys for a second. Who wins the Natty in 2023?
Bama.
That's what I gotta go with. I gotta ride with them boys, them Crimson Tide, man. First of all, I believe in the Nick Saban revenge tour. I know that's a big topic right now. Is Nick Saban on a revenge tour? Is this season just like any other season? Blase, blase. No, it's not like any other season. You know why? Because they didn't win last year.
They didn't win the year before either.
It's a revenge tour.
And I said it back a couple shows ago. If he don't get in or he don't win, it is going to people gonna start asking questions. It's gonna tarnish his name. It's a little bit. It don't take much.
I don't think it's gonna tarnish his name because they're gonna be uber dominant throughout the season. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna beat people's heads in. They're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Your favorite team gonna play them and get whacked. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna still be Alabama. Nobody's excited about Alabama coming to town or having to go into Tuscaloosa. Nobody's happy about that.
Never.
So I don't think that's gonna tarnish. I don't think it'll tarnish it. Now, will people start talking? A little bit of buzz start happening? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it time for him to move on? That might be the talk. You know what I'm saying? But I think in my heart of hearts, low key, Alabama done had 2 years outside the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
is it 2 or 3?
I'm saying 2 years outside the spotlight where like we ain't watching their every move
Yeah.
like we used to. If he retires, Kiffin to Bama.
Hell no.
No one's giving that. Not Bama.
Where's he at now? Ain't he like at Ball State or something?
Mm-mm. They ain't hiring him as the head guy. He too off the handle. They ain't hiring him as the head guy at Bama. But Alabama has not been in the forefront, the spotlight, with the team that we watching their every move like they used to be.
Oh no, shit. He had Ole Miss.
Nick Saban got some shit in the tank.
Yeah,
is what I'm trying to put out there. We ain't really been talking about their recruiting like we used to. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too much since Bryce Young. There ain't been too much big NIL come out of there. Watch what you finna see.
It's gonna be a whole different ball game.
It's gonna be like 6 years ago, Bama, when they out there, when it was like, damn, was they finna kill these cats? Oh, I forgot. Bro, you might as well hang that up, fam. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, y'all had y'all time in the spotlight. Yeah. That shit then came and went. That shit then came and went.
That shit was a glimpse too. That's the crazy part. Hey,
they walked in. We hear y'all.
Right back to the basement. Right back to the basement. Ain't even let them boys get a good scrap off the table. If Sarkisian get fired after this season, I say yes. I say yes too because I think it's going to be. Actually, I don't know.
The hype in Austin right now is real. It's real.
I feel like they could have a great season this year, and that in turn will save Sark's job. But at the same time, I feel like they could have a terrible season this year, bro. Just because there's so much up in the air. Like Quinn Ewers. At one point, Quinn Ewers, no matter what, Quinn Ewers was the guy.
Was the man.
He was coming from Ohio State. He was going to be the one to lead Texas back to
the glory days.
VY, Colt McCoy. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, this Arch Manning buzz starts busting. All right, now it's Arch Manning. If Quinn Ewers don't get the job done, we've got Arch Manning that's going to come in and save us. All right, now now it's like, dang, we're going to have a quarterback duel. Well, then Cam Newton's grandson. No, not really, but I can't even think of his name. What's his name? What's the other quarterback?
Oh
Texas?
Man,
he huge.
I can't think of his name right now.
Me either. But whatever his name is, there's another quarterback.
Malik Murphy. God,
there it is.
Malik Murphy's number 2 right now on the depth chart.
Malik Murphy comes into the picture. And so now he's another guy that everybody's like, oh, he should play. So now they got an Ohio State situation. No, they got a terrible problem. Ohio State never had this situation. Because Ohio State had all these guys waiting in the wing, but we ain't know them.
Yeah.
Until they got out there. Now we know these guys. So what you think when Quinn Ewers comes out in his first drive of the season and throw a pick? What you think the crowd gonna be saying?
Put Malik in. No, put Archie. It's gonna be Archie.
Whoever. Name one. And then when he get in and he mess up, they're gonna be screaming because we know him.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We know he's supposed to be able to do this. He's supposed to be able to do that. It's a difference. So they got a terrible problem in Texas right now. Somebody once said, you got 2 quarterbacks.
You got too many.
You ain't got none.
You ain't got none.
You ain't got none. If you got 2 starting quarterbacks, you ain't got none. Because that's what the fans gonna do to you.
Oh, they gonna holler for the next one when the one mess up. Yeah,
that's what they gonna do to you. So it's a terrible problem to have. Hopefully they can navigate through it. They better hope Quinn Ewers just come out there, and the only reason they want him to come out the game is so he go down.
That's it.
That's the best case scenario.
He don't even look like himself. Cause I know, I mean, he cut the mullet, but even like he looked skinny, like he been on some, like he been sick or he on some diet.
I mean, I don't know if he. I mean, he ain't never been. He was never swole.
No, but he was always, got a little, porky looking kid, a little bit.
Yeah, but he ain't no kid no more. Baby fat gone. Baby fat gone. So yeah, he might not look, and that's another thing too. We all going off these looks. Colton Washington said, "I feel like I look sick after I cut my mullet too, though." That mullet takes some weight off. But they out here posting these pictures and all. But now we playing the eye test. We looking to see who should be the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? We looking at what they look like in the weight room. See if they should be the quarterbacks. Texas got a big problem on their hands, man. I hope they can figure it out. But if they can't, Sarkisian, pack them bags.
Especially if they don't beat Oklahoma.
Pack them bags. Like I said. Staying in Texas, though. Go ahead.
Ain't they playing Bama this year?
Yeah, I think they making that an every year game now. Staying in Texas, though. Deion, Coach Prime, making the trip. First game of the season. Said hook him. Sark ain't him, though. Hey, prime time, Coach Prime making this trip down to Texas, man. Fort Worth to be exact, playing TCU. First game of the season. I know we didn't talk about this a couple of times, but it's getting closer now.
Yep.
And we starting to see a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I think this is going to be a TCU raise the white flag. I think this is going to be, from what I'm seeing now, I haven't seen much of TCU, and I think that's scary.
Yeah, because they ain't talking about nothing.
With the media that's out there now, I'm always on the gram looking for, you know what I'm saying, all these colleges, see what their media team's posting and stuff like that. You got like the strength and conditioning coach giving them a speech on the middle of the field and shit. It's what they posting right now. You know what I'm saying? Could just be the media team, maybe a little older, down in Fort Worth or something like that. Or there's nothing to show.
I think because I don't think they have a solid quarterback right now. I think the guy they got there, he played a little bit last year, but they really we ain't too much we can say. So we don't have a strong field general. So I mean, they might just be hush hush, and got a freshman that we ain't never heard of who's gonna come out and light the world up. That could happen, or just like you said, they know we ain't got nothing in the tank, so let's just go and just ride off the success of last year and see what happens.
Well, I can tell you one thing. That's going to be a short ride. That's going to be a short ride because if you lose this first game, it's not like if you would have played Texas first or if you would have played, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know who I could even say. It ain't like you just playing some regulars. This is going to be the most covered first game that y'all done ever had.
Yes. Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the most covered first game that y'all done ever had. For sure. Ain't no telling how many celebrities going to be there. You know, it's going to be a huge game. Y'all go out there and
celebrities, NFL legends. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be the who's who in football is gonna be at their game.
If y'all go out there and get dog walked, no one's gonna care about last year.
At home. It get dog walked at home.
Nobody's gonna care about last year. At all. But my thing is, what I see coming out of Colorado. It's I know it's just practice. And I try to keep I try to keep my excitement to that. It's just practice. You know what I'm saying? Guys get dumped on in practice all the time. Quarterback's supposed to look good in practice. Running back's supposed to look good in practice. You know what I'm saying? But the plays that's coming out of this Colorado camp ain't normal. We finna see
the defensive play ain't normal.
Exactly. We finna see probably top 2 corners in the college football next year. Or at least both of them probably gonna be in the top 5, and they both gonna play receiver too.
Yep.
We don't see that. You know what I'm saying? It's you got a 5th year. I think you got either a 5th year or maybe you got a 5th year
safety
in Shedeur, or not Shedeur, Shiloh. it could get ugly for TCU real
Get
quick. Is
dicey.
all I'm saying.
It can get dicey real early, especially if they get if
Any
Shallow
momentum,
any momentum swing in Colorado favor. Like if Shallow get a big hit and a fumble, an interception and a pick six, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good because I can tell you now, even though the game is in Fort Worth, I will promise you, over 55-60% of them fans is gonna be Colorado.
Oh, it's gonna be so many Colorado fans in that joint. They're gonna have to, unless they cut off. You know what I'm saying? Like this, we got this many reserved TCU.
I think the game is sold out already.
I'm saying, unless they cut it off and say this how many TCU people gonna be here, it's gonna be whited out in that thing.
Yep.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. But I'm ready to see it. I'm definitely gonna be tuned in for that one. Nobody hit me up that day at all. Actually, I think I might not even be in the country.
September 2nd?
Oh, September 2nd. Yeah, I'll be here. I don't leave it. I'll be watching that thing, no matter what.
Good God Almighty!
What?
Guess how much the tickets in Section 1 going for?
I don't know.
$864.
$864.
Section 2, $901. Section 3, and about $250. Nosebleeds, about $100. But you ain't gonna be able to see Nathan.
$100 to see nothing.
Might as well stay at home and get a better view. End zone tickets, end zone tickets, $100. Shit, I might have to slide down to Fort Worth. Who trying to go? Who trying to go to Fort Worth?
If I can't be close, I ain't trying to be in that thing. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, we may get a media pass.
I need to see. I need to see everything going on. I ain't trying to miss nothing, bro. Because that's gonna be. He said, "Let's go to Gusano's for that one." Gusano's ain't gonna be able to hold my excitement. I gotta watch that at the house.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Watch that at the crib.
Hey, we already devised a plan. You just go to apply for a job down in Fort Worth as a janitor at the game. Hey, soon as the game starts, slide that vest off and slide. You there, baby? You in that thing? Hey, what a dude guy go? Oh man, I saw him probably about an hour ago. Shit, I'm on the sideline.
On me, posted up, taking pictures.
First you gotta get the vest and get to the sideline. You know, they let you by. Once you're over there, I'm sitting next to Dion.
You hear me?
Who's that cat right there? Dick that in Colorado. She think, oh, it's a walk.
Must be a coach. Yeah, it must be a coach. Yeah, I didn't mess around and found me a clipboard laying on the ground. Got that joker. Hey, you ain't gonna hold it in my hand, but tuck it in my back. You know how they do. How the coaches do. They tuck it in their shorts. By third quarter, I got me a headset on.
Shit, Colorado win. You walking on the field, Coach. How you feel with the first win? Oh, I mean, it was great, man.
Oh man, I knew we could do. I knew we had it in.
Which I told the kids we got on the plane. Hey, we're gonna do something big tonight. We're gonna shock the world. Colorado assistant coach Trey Reed says Colorado will shock the world. Who is this? Hey, boy. Hey, talking about that'd be a good YouTube video right there, boy.
Oh yeah.
Are we gonna apply for this job? We go through the whole process.
Your cameraman gonna get you caught though.
What?
Your cameraman gonna get you caught.
Oh yeah, for sure. What'd he say?
What'd he say? Already going to the Arkansas game after Thanksgiving this year. Got to space these college games out now. Got no money.
Well, Steve, better start selling some barbecue.
Hey, you hear me?
Some of them burn ends, baby. By the way, hey boy, I made some poor man's burn ends with pork belly burn ends. Oh my gosh. Tastes like Bird's barbecue.
He said, "What you telling? Hey, yeah, you best try and get you one of them college games, boy. It's over with.
That's it.
Hey, you best trying to get out there, boy.
Be at the Colorado Stadium, Bears barbecue. It's like $40 a plate. They gonna pay it.
Pay it. And got them Coors Lights in them too, boy. said, I'll be in Fort Worth when that Burn Orange Clown show from Austin is in town. Hopefully, y'all can get a dub down there, man. It's tough being. I know how it is being a Longhorn fan. It's a tough one. Then you got your big brother, the OU fan. You thumping on your head, you know. It's tough. It's tough out here, man, for them Longhorn fans. Hey, but speaking of it, what you want? I guess we can circle the wagon. $3 sauces at the game. I'm telling you, and they're gonna have to get the sauce. Michael Orr,
Man.
John Wiggins. Head up with your trash team. Michael Orr, man, in the news for what's good, Brett. Shout out to you for being over there on the YouTube too, my guy.
Already.
Michael Orr back in the news. And not for the blind side, but actually blindsided is what is what the feeling is around the Michael Orr camp right now.
Oh yeah, man, I saw this story and I was like, I was trying to figure out how did you get duped, but then I was like, 2004. So I don't know how that would have made him. Probably what, 15, 16?
Probably 17 or 18. 2004. He got drafted in what, 09? Sure. The movie came out. The movie came out in 09. He was already in the league though, so he had to be like 22, 23 in 09.
See, Michael Orr was born in 86. So he would have been what? I don't know. See, 1986. Boom, boom. 2004. Oh, he was 18 years old.
That's what I said.
So 18 years old. Hey, man, we're going to adopt you. Sign these papers. And being 18 and you come from nothing and these folks didn't took care of you. So you don't think in your back of your mind that they trying to screw me. So yeah, I want to be part of the family. I love this family. Y'all took me in, sign your name, not knowing, bro, you just signed over all your rights, no matter how old you are. And that's kind of what he's saying is, I knew in his book, he said that he knew he was signing a conservatorship, but he thought that once he became an adult, that it went away. Now he's saying, oh no, I thought I was adopted and they fooled me. So I don't know. It's kind of a shitty situation because you want to think these people are good and had good intentions when they took him in, but all in all, they was trying to, bust him down. Yep, that's right, John. Like the Britney
Spears type deal.
Yep.
Yeah. And this is a touchy subject, I guess. I'm probably gonna walk all over it like I always do. It's a touchy subject because at the end of the day, you're playing with somebody's life.
Yeah.
Right.
That's somebody's money.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's their life. That's your life. You know what I'm saying? Your ass go broke, you ain't living such a good one. You know, so it's your life. Facebook got hacked, had to delete my account, so I'm gonna be watching YouTube from here on out. Oh man. Watch out for them hackers, man. I tell you.
And it don't pay them shit.
One of these days, sitting around the deer camp, I'll tell you a good old Facebook hacking story. How I came back from it. But no, man. You hate to think that they set out with the mission to do what he's claiming that they've done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they set out with the mission to know he was gonna be this big NFL star and that someday they was gonna make this movie and they was gonna get all the money from him. They wasn't gonna give him a dime.
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
If that's what they plan was, y'all should have bought a lottery ticket because everything played out the way y'all had it.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't think that was the case here. Did he sign a conservatorship? Maybe they lawyers at the time or whatever made it told them, this is the route to go instead of full blown adopting this guy. Do this right here. You guys can still oversee his stuff. If he goes to the hospital, y'all to contact. You know what I'm saying? All this type of stuff or whatever. And they never had intentions on withholding funds from him or whatever. Now, I don't know if that was the intentions or not. But what I do know is in 2009, the movie The Blind Side drops.
Yep.
We all watched it. We all loved it. All right?
I've never seen it.
You ain't never seen it.
I've never seen The Blind Side.
bro. Why?
It ain't up my alley.
It's not what you, it is. It's a bro. What
Bro, you know,
mean?
I'm straight horror, blood and guts, and gangster shit.
I done seen you watch way more than that. So
I mean, I watch some Lifetime movies too.
this ain't even a Lifetime movie. This is man. The Blind Side is good. You sleep,
I didn't say it wasn't good. I said I haven't seen it. I didn't say it wasn't
bro.
good.
If you ain't seen a movie from 09, you don't think it's good.
No, I just haven't. Bro, there's a lot of movies from 09 that I haven't seen that I need to go. It's on my list.
If it's a movie from 09 on your list still, especially one like The Blind Side that was everywhere, boy, you ain't got no intentions on watching it.
Man, bro, that
That Joker that came.
movie
Hey,
only made $3 million. That was it.
hey, it maybe only made $3 million, but hey, that Joker was watched.
No, it was definitely watched.
Yeah,
I didn't say I didn't see it because I didn't want to see it. I just didn't get around. I can think of all the
I'm
movies that
saying
came out in 09
I'm
and they
saying you
wouldn't
don't
on
want to
top.
see it. I'm saying you don't want to see it.
No, I just haven't sat down and seen it yet.
No one's going back to sit down and watch movies from 09.
I do all the time.
Then ones you like. Not
No. Movies that I have not seen. Bro, do you know what my life was like at 09? It was not about watching no movies.
I never said that getting in the bed. Oh, I think we're gonna go back and scroll through 09 movies. Nobody ever said. But he watched Rudy. Exactly.
Because it was on TNT all the time.
That's what I was getting to a second ago. You didn't been scrolling on TV through the years and came across a Blind Side marathon. Like there's no way you have. She was on forever. But that's neither here nor there. Hey, that's neither here nor there. All I know is the movie came out in 09.
All right.
$306 million was what they made from the movie. I don't know what the movie actually made, but the Tuohys themselves made $306 million from the movie. Michael Oher made $0.
It's about people say it's about Michael Oher, but it's more about the Tuohys and how they took Michael Oher in. And Michael Oher is not the center of the movie.
He is the center of the movie.
No, he's not. It's Sandra Bullock. Why do you think she won all the Oscars for it? Because it's about her.
She's good at playing her role in the movie.
She'd have got a bit supporting actor if she was not the star.
No, she was definitely the star in the movie. Who the hell played Michael Oher? Dude played Biggie.
Yep.
Hell, I do, man. You know what I'm saying? You know his name? Do you know his name?
I don't.
Okay, then. The dude that played Biggie. That's what I'm saying. So, of course, he was the star in the movie. But the movie was definitely about him.
Wait, did he play Biggie?
Oh, he played Biggie. He played Biggie. I'm pretty sure he did. Maybe he didn't.
Even when you go to the cast of The Blind Side, he not even. Oh, no, he is Quentin Aaron. That's his name, Quentin Aaron.
See if that's the same dude that played Biggie. I think it is. It might not be, though.
Nope, he's only been in.
Damn, stereotyping like a mug.
He played Gary Coleman and the Gary I know.
How the hell he played Gary Coleman?
That's what I see here.
Hey,
no, he played in The Blind Side. He played in Greater, Halfway, The Baby Pack, Left Behind. These are all B-list movies.
Yeah, so he ain't never even make it after The Blind Side. But what I'm saying is, I thought he was the dude that played Biggie.
I did too.
She was definitely the star, but the movie was about Michael Oher. I mean, yeah, with the 2 weeks that they took him in and all that, but the movie was about Michael Oher for sure.
Yeah,
he makes no money off of it. Now, the only problem I have with him making no money off of it is that if there was a check wrote to or wire transfer for Michael Oher, and the 2 weeks took it and kept it. That's the only time. That's the only reason I have a problem with him making no money.
No,
otherwise, go ahead.
Because here's the thing. They're his conservators. So hey, who do you make the check to? The Tuohy family.
And see, that's why exactly.
The Tuohy family.
That's where the problem comes in for me at. Now, if they would have just made the money, they got paid off the movie. Sandra Bullock obviously gets paid off the movie to actually get paid or whatever. Michael Oher himself don't make no money. Well, hell, he didn't write it.
Yeah.
He ain't produce it. He ain't film it. He ain't act in it. He really ain't owed no money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now you put that in there. That's what I was getting at. If they had withheld his money or took some money from this man, now there's a problem there.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So if they did something like that right there, then they need to get whatever they're gonna get. I don't know how it's gonna shake out, if you can sue off that or what you can do off that.
I mean, I don't think you can sue. I think they because technically they legally did it, so it's not like they did it illegally. So the only thing that can be done now is it ends.
You get off the conservative, whatever. NIL, his name, like,
They
they was about 15, 20 years ahead.
got him.
Yeah, the NCAA, y'all think y'all doing something? Watch this.
Yes. We know they got this cat for about 300 mil. Shit.
But no, man, 306 mil. I mean, first of all, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna get all the way to the end of my NFL career before I start asking questions. And you know what I'm saying?
No.
All this. Because especially with the movie situation. Now, if you know you're supposed to be having some money come in from this movie, and you didn't call wherever the money's supposed to come from, you didn't call, and they're like, oh yeah, we sent the money over. Your family has it.
Now I'm calling y'all.
Yeah. I ain't waiting until I retire.
Yeah, hey, Leanne, hey, I just talked to Robert over at Universal. Say we got about 300 mil. No, Michael, we got about 300 mil. Oh man, ooh, hey, we need to make that. We can make that skit.
But no, I just can't see. I can't see it going down like that. But if he trusted these folks, he probably thought it was all straight. That's what I can trust you. I can trust you, and still, right now, I trust Trey 1,000%. I trust him. Bam. But me and him go into a deal, and we make a deal, and they telling me, all right, y'all, we finna get y'all 300 mil. You know what I'm saying? 150 in the meeting. That's what they tell. They telling me in the meeting, right? So I said, I go home. I'm expecting 150. See, you know what I'm saying? A little time go by. I asked, hey, we're gonna get that 300 mil. He's like, yeah, we're gonna get it. We gonna get it. Matter of fact, they sending it today. You know what I'm saying? So I'm checking my account. I'm looking over everything or whatever. Trey hit me up. Hey, bro, hey, we paid. We done got paid. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking. Yeah, I ain't get paid. Oh yeah, they just went ahead and sent it all to me. I'm just gonna keep it all. Hold up now.
It's like both of ours. I just keep it in my account. It's like both of ours, but I just keep it in my account.
Yeah, I still trust you, but I'm like, I ain't never get nothing. I don't get nothing. Zero.
Nathaniel,
You gonna keep it all in your account? Yeah, we can't put it in an account we both can get. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna start asking some questions. So I just don't like the way he did it. It's like I don't really like the waiting game on none of these.
No.
On none of these cases.
It's just weird because like I get you in it because people are making excuse me. They in the NFL, they got so much money coming in. They don't look here. Somebody who make a lot of money, one thing they don't miss is money. They know I know this check is coming in because guess what? When you broke, when that check coming in, and that check supposed to hit at 9 o'clock, you get in that account and ain't there. You asking questions. So I'm not waiting 9 years to start asking questions.
No.
20 years to asking questions.
No.
Where is money at?
And this is my thing.
And I'm damn sure I ain't gonna be a grown ass man, and I gotta go to somebody else for my own money that I make. That shit ain't never happening.
Never. And this is another thing. I just can't see being in the money making business where you making a lot of money. If they'll take 300 mil from you, they done took a couple game checks.
Yep, easy.
They done took a couple game checks. He said, "She mine hitting at 11 tonight."
And I bet you at 11:05, if it ain't in that joke, you calling somebody. hey,
what
player.
y'all doing? What y'all doing? And that's what I'm saying. Like, you done waited this long, so that just makes me think. Y'all done had a falling out here recently. whatever it may be. He said that damn Tim McGraw and Sandra Bullock out here robbing that man.
Hey, they don't cut no check. They can
Hey,
check cut
hey,
themselves.
hey, it's funny too because whenever we talk about this, that's all I see. I don't see the real folks.
No, I see Sandra Bullock.
I see Sandra Bullock and Tim McGraw. I don't see the real people. When I talk about SJ earlier, I don't see the real SJ. I see
Yeah.
that little boy. Yeah, I see that little boy that played the movie. So, but I just don't. I don't know. I feel like they had a falling out here recently. You know what I'm saying? Something went down inside the family. Maybe little SJ was like, "You know, you really part of us." You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Something like that.
That's
And
what my
it,
mama be.
yeah, and that and it sent them over the edge. So now we fighting. So they brought about an 89 Taco Bell.
That's what the attorney said, talking about the Tuies there. They've made hundreds of millions of dollars in the restaurant business. And the comment section said, yeah, off Michael Orr's money. I could open up a bunch of Taco Bells too if I got kept getting a $300,000 check every Sunday.
You hear me? That's what I'm saying. I just feel like there's way more to this. Tim too busy skydiving, Rocky Mountain climbing. Hey, there's got to be more to this story than what we have.
Yeah, for sure.
There has to. I just can't see it being a cut and dry. They took his money. He wanted it back this long later. Or maybe it was somebody, hey, let me get this. We're going to invest it and come back. And now there ain't no comeback.
Yeah.
You know, something else, something other than.
It could be something as simple as he got a new accountant and the accountant was going through and said, hey, man, something ain't right. You supposed to have this amount of money came from this movie, but I don't see where it's at.
Yeah.
Who knows, man? It's just a shitty situation. And I even saw a thing now where they said that the Oscars, if all this stuff is actually true, the Oscars gonna take the Academy Award back for Sandra Bullock, which I'm like, why would they do that? That she had nothing.
If they ripped them off, that ain't mean she ain't act her ass off in that movie.
Right?
Come on, man. She killed that movie. That's all I know. The movie was good. I can't believe you ain't seen that thing.
I have not seen it.
The movie was good. Sandra Bullock did her thing. Tim McGraw did. Everybody did their thing in the movie. Period.
I didn't know Tim McGraw was in it.
Yeah, he the daddy. Head to it. Head to it, boy. KFCs and Taco Bells everywhere. Hey, no doubt, man. But it was some events went on around my way, you know, down here in the good old Texarkana.
Okay.
You know, with some internet sensations, right? Some kids took some pictures, or not some kids took some pictures. A company took some pictures of some kids. You know what I'm saying? Some little football pictures. The poses were a little iffy at best. You know what I'm saying? And it went viral on the internet, not just here in town, not just Texas, but nationwide. It went viral.
Nationwide, yeah. Yep.
And here come the Warriors out of the background. Oh, these are just kids. How can y'all get on the internet and talk about kids and blase, and all this extra stuff or whatever? And the whole time I'm reading these comments and I'm looking at this stuff, whatever, I'm just like, bro, 5 months ago, I'm probably not even 5. I don't even know how long ago it was. It might not have been that long ago. Ocean Gate just happened.
It was like 2 months ago.
Ocean Gate just happened. 5 people got murdered. Or no, got smushed, got killed.
Turned to jelly.
Turned into jelly. And the internet had their way. All right. And we shared it. We laughed it. We sent them back and forth in all our group messages right now. Cookies just full of Ocean Gate.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm seeing this and I'm just like, what makes anybody think the internet is a safe place to play? You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of stuff was saying. Oh, they were just playing around. Kids can't even be kids anymore. And all this.
Now on the internet, no.
And that's what I say.
Now on the internet, hey, once you hit that post, that submit, that send, enter, whatever you got to hit, and it hit the web, and it's gone. Just know whatever response you get is what you get.
You get what you get, and don't throw a fit. What they used to say back in the day. And that's what it is. The internet ain't. It's like the street. The internet is just like the street. Matter of fact, that shit I-30.
It's moving fast.
It ain't no exactly. That ain't no place for nobody to play. Not even just kids. The internet is not a place to come and play. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna do what the internet does. Something tragic could happen. Tragic. Ocean Gate was tragic.
It was
A tragedy. We made fun of it.
Oh yeah,
If I go,
people swimming down. I'm gonna get the millionaires' wallet. It's like, God, dog.
hey, listen right now. Anybody, I ain't gonna even say myself because I don't want nobody. If something like this happened, I don't want nobody to think I had nothing to do with it. But anybody right now could go into a known place, a well-known place right now, and stick up the joint. You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, by the time it's posted on the news outlets, there's gonna be a million memes.
Yep.
About it. You know what I'm saying? If you go in there with a gun and you have a little weird pose, they're gonna have your boy Childish Gambino. You know what I'm saying? Like you robbing, like he robbing the joint. You know what I'm saying? He said the Ocean Gate memes were so funny, man. I know it's bad, but still, exactly. We know it's bad.
Yeah,
we know it's bad, but it's funny. We laugh at it. That's what the internet does because you come to the internet to escape
reality.
Reality. It's probably some people that laughed at the memes while they was crying because they really felt bad for them folks, but they still laughed at the memes. Hell, might have shared it. If you didn't share it on Facebook, you definitely sent it to your group text.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I just don't understand why people think the internet is the place to play. And then I also think, like, why do you think there's such thing as a too far on the internet? I guess I'll ask you, can something go too far on the
internet? Yes and no. But I'm gonna stay on the side of yes, because stuff can happen on the internet that can cause somebody to do something to themselves in real life. That's why I would say it went too far. But like as far as getting joned, like really memes it's just you getting joned on somebody joned on a situation. So I don't think you can go that far in that as long as you're keeping it good humor and it's funny. You ain't talking bad
we didn't talk about this on this podcast before too. The internet, the rules ain't the same as in joning. Because in joning, it wasn't nothing off limits. Wasn't nothing off limits in joning unless you want to take it to take it away from joning.
Yeah.
If you want to take it away from zoning and get out there, now that's something different. But I don't think that's why I don't think there's such thing as too far. He said, I'm gonna throw shit till somebody whoop my ass. Then I'm gonna start shit with a whoop's ass.
Already.
Hey, you gotta be like that. But look, even like with the other situation you just talked about, the internet goes so far, and then somebody goes off the internet and does something else. Well, the people on the internet didn't go too far. You got off the internet and went too far.
Yeah.
I don't think you can go too far on the internet.
Because you can just cut it. You can just cut it off.
Exactly. Ain't no going too far. Especially when it's people that don't know you. What makes you think somebody that don't know you got any hold, they're gonna hold anything back? I don't know you. I'm never gonna see you. Why would why would I hold anything back? So I just don't think that the internet, if you come to the internet for looking for sympathy, because you see that all the time too on Facebook for sure. Somebody will get on there and write a book about how sad they are.
And comment section gonna be on their head.
On your head. There's no such thing as
and them people you know. Most of them people you know.
It might not have started out with the folks you know, but the folks you know chimed in. If they didn't chime in, they sent in their text and they were talking about you. I promise you.
Me see what this student said.
I'm telling you.
I'm over here crying. He sweat.
Exactly. So if you bringing something to the internet, man, I think it should have been more of a lesson than anything.
Yeah.
First of all, 2023, it ain't no time to play like that.
Yeah.
No way. You know what I'm saying? In 2023, it ain't no time to play like that. No way. There's already too much playing going on. Secondly, that's a whole nother podcast. But secondly, if you bring it to the internet, you gotta be willing to come with anything that come with it.
That's it.
Anything that come with it.
See, the thing is, a lot of folks, they like to post shit and they say, I'm gonna post this and I'm gonna get this response.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you might get that response, but there's gonna be there's a whole bunch of what they call them trolls in the wings ready to go.
Oh, they stay ready. That's all they do.
And as soon as they get the opportunity and they see, oh, this shit going viral, they hopping on it and they going in.
But if you expecting something to be funny though, you can't tell people how far to take the funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I just want it to be a little bit funny. No, you don't get that say so. You don't get that say so out there on the internet. If you want to take it how you want to control the level of funniness to go to, then you show your friends and you talk about it right then.
That's it. But once
And that's
you
the
get to
only
the world,
way it's over with.
once the world get it, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap,
It's
man.
a wrap. I mean, just look at this. Like we saw a brawl in what they call it, Montgomery, and now the sale of folding chairs have spiked through America right now. People walking around with folding chairs. Now, every fight that I see on the internet, somebody getting smacked with a folding chair.
Hey, look, I don't know if I sent you this earlier or not. Well, bro, if not, I gotta find it. Somebody that made the Craig and Pop scene when Craig finna walk Smokey to his house.
Oh, the dad and the son with the chair,
with the folding chair.
Yeah.
What you doing with that? Yeah. I gotta walk my boy home. You know how it is.
No, that ain't how it is. We'd have never moved into this neighborhood if we knew you had to walk, either have a folding chair to walk in the damn street.
Bro, when I saw that, bro, I cried laughing, man. I'm just like, that's what I'm saying though. The internet gonna take it to wherever they want to take it. It's a whole song about that Montgomery, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You think them people that got beat up on that boat want that shit going all this viral and being all that? No, they don't. But it's on the internet.
That's it. It's there. It's out there now.
Even so much to where one of the dudes that got mollywop is now saying, F it, I'm just gonna get in on the cloud. His page and went crazy. You know what I'm saying? His page then went through the roof. And now he on there making videos like, man, yeah, that old ass man had a mean ass right hook. You know what I'm saying? All that shit, like, cause what you gonna do?
That's the thing. If you go viral, regardless of what reason you go viral for, you better. That's your 15 minutes right there. What's his name? The famous artist said, everybody get their 15 minutes of fame or 15 seconds of fame. That shows right there. What you gonna do with it?
What you gonna do with it? I'm telling you, wait till I get something go viral. I'm gonna turn into Boom Gang.
Oh, Andy Warhol. Oh man, I was going through the Rolodexes. Who said that shit? Andy Warhol.
What Andy Warhol say?
That's what he said. Everybody get their 15 minutes of fame.
Oh, okay. I didn't know where you was going with Andy. You know where you was going over Andy. Oh, Nick, I still gotta talk to you about the video shoot. You know what I'm speaking of. I might not, but I can only imagine. I can only imagine with you, bro.
Ain't gloves not guns?
He talking about the video shoot that I went and did.
Oh,
A rap video. That boy, wow.
Don DeMarco.
What time? Oh, we got. Oh, yeah. I guess I can go ahead and open up the doors of the church, man. If anybody want to come on and
speak their piece,
speak your piece, you know we got college football coming on. I'll let y'all come on tonight and say who you're rooting for and why. If y'all want to do that, we got NFL coming up as well. I guess we can go with the pro teams, unless you're a Cowboys fan. You get no time on it. If anybody else, man, come on here, man. Shout the team out. Who you rooting for this season and why? Let us know. Let us know what's going on with you. But man, it's been a while. Today, I was hoping Cam was gonna still be on here because I want to tell him this story right here too. But today, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here this morning. I'm like, man, telling Fid, I was like, man, I need to get booked. You know what I'm saying? Like these bookings and slow down. I need to get booked, man. And then all of a sudden, like, like you know what I'm saying, the phone just started busting. One of the request was something I've never done before, whatever, right? So I'm like, Cam hit me up or whatever about it. I hit him and I'm like, man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say something that I can't.
You can't fulfill.
Yeah, I can't do it. Whatever. And he hit me. He said, "Hey, f that." Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My boy hit me with the f that. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, it was some more words in the message too, or whatever. And I was just like, you know what? You're right. You're right. F it. Tell him it's a go. You know what I'm saying? It's a go or whatever. And that just had me thinking, like, boy, it be them times. It be them times where you need that kick in the ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
hey, go ahead and step out there. I know we talk about it every time. We give words of encouragement before we get off and stuff like that or whatever. But I'm like, dang, like today I need it. You know what I'm saying? Today I need it. Somebody to be like, I know you, man, F that. You got, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and hit that. So, hey, anybody out there that's got something going on, man, jump out there, get
Do it.
outside the comfort zone, and get that shit done.
That's the hard part, man. Like it stepping out into the unknown is scary, man. It's something that I keep talking about doing, and I'm just like standing on the edge. It's like opening up a door to a black room, and you just like and look back. It's like I know what's behind me. I can keep doing this, but what's out there? It's just standing on the edge. Like, am I gonna take that leap, that first step?
Almost definitely. But like trips like last week really make it.
It'll man.
It just inches you towards that step, right? Like,
Especially when you talk to people who done it. They done it.
they done it.
And then you hear them talking about the man, we got such and such paying us this, we getting this and this and this and this. We started doing this. It's like, damn man, that show look good over there. Like I see where y'all at, but for me to get there, I gotta step on some untreaded waters.
Exactly. And that's the scary part. It's like you said, it's like that comfortability, right? Like you like, oh yeah, I know I can keep doing this every day. This gonna be coming in. You know, this taken care of, this taken care of, this taken care of. I know that living this lifestyle. But if I just take 2, 3 more steps that way, I can't reach back there and grab this no more.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? I can't reach back there, and now I'm out here. And so you know what I'm saying. And sometimes you almost feel like that's the push you need. Like there ain't no net back there. You can't
Yeah.
just fall back into it. But at the same time, man, it's like, damn, if I get out here and I get stuck out here, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, that room pitch black. If you get in there and get lost,
It's a wrap.
you know what I'm saying? You don't know where you're gonna pop out at. But it's the bump most people need. It's the bump most people gotta take. Um, and I needed that shit today, and it put it just that one little. Hey man, now you got it. Just put so much more shit in motion.
That's it, man. I know my boss will call me, but hey man, I need can you do this, and this? I know I can't do it. I'm like, I don't know how to do it. But first thing in my mouth is, yep, I got you. All right, cool. And I need about 6. I got you. And I'll spend 4 hours trying to figure out how to do it. Start doing it, and then of course you're doing it wrong. And by 6 o'clock though, whatever he needed was across his desk with their approval. How you figure that out? I mean, I've been knowing how to do this shit.
Hey, that's what you gotta have, man.
I'm a strong believer. Hey, you gotta fake it till you make it, man.
Oh yeah,
that is a statement that is true in nature.
you got to sometimes, man. Sometimes you just gotta see where it's gonna take you. You gotta see where it's gonna take you. It might open up a whole nother avenue, and that's what I keep finding out. Like a lot of stuff just be opening up, unlocking. It's like unlocking levels.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You might be going down this road. You ain't think you're doing it right. You ain't doing it right, and then bam, it unlocks something else for you, and it's another opportunity. Now you're doing this. Now you're doing this for a living. You know what I'm saying? And that's the goal. It's to be doing whatever you love
for a living.
For a living. Most definitely, man. If nobody's gonna come on down to the altar tonight, man, I gotta get my mental health checks. You know, how you doing 1 through 10 personally, physically, you taking care of yourself, and business wise, what you got coming up?
Shit, personally, man, it is like everything's good, man. Work's good. Summer's winding down. Macy just turned just 11, no 12. Just turned 12. So it's just it's I don't know. It's just life is moving fast, but it's moving good. So I say, personally, I'm sitting about a 9 green arrows going up. Physically, I'm feeling pretty good. I've not been working out like I should be, but going on hikes and stuff and just kicking it. So just trying to stay in some shape, getting ready for deer season because it's right around the corner, and I'll be going antelope hunting this weekend out west. So hopefully I ain't got to do too much hiking. Just walk in, boom, give me a antelope and be done with it. But we'll see. But physically, man, I'm probably sitting about a 7 right now, and then business wise, man, dude, Dreaded Archer podcast is like I said, steady doing numbers, steady talking to people every day. More people want to do collabs and stuff. So hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, next year, I mean, beginning of the year, we hit the ground running. It's just constant, just collab till you can't collab no more because the winter is the dead season. Ain't nobody doing nothing.
Yeah.
Can't hunt. So might as well hop on a plane here for a weekend. Bye, record some content, shoot back, hop on a plane the next weekend, content, shoot back. I mean, just might as well do it. So, what I'm saying, business wise, I say 9 green arrows going up.
There we go, man. That's what I'd like to hear. For myself, personally, can't complain, man. Everything is everything. Just moving along. Getting closer and closer to jumping across that water a little bit, man, and heading out to the DR, man. I'm ready for that, ready to experience that. So as we get closer to that, the excitement is building up. Can't complain about that, man. Like I said, just got booked today for a few events. Definitely never can complain about that. So everything is everything personally, man. Um, physically, still feeling good. As much as I hate the 110-degree heat, the summer is my time to thrive. I feel good getting out in the heat, doing whatever. Although me and Brooke had a time doing some yard work last weekend, boy, it was steamy. It got a little steamy out there,
Sun kiss.
but got it done, man, and we just feel good. Um, business wise, man, hey, Read Talk and Listen podcast. You see it, season 5, episode 26, still rolling strong. Um, Nicholas Reed Photography is stepping up day by day. If y'all haven't got over to the Instagram at Nicholas Reed Photography on the Instagram, man, you gotta go check my page out. Posted some good photos over there. Or I think they're good anyway. Y'all tell me what y'all think. A couple of my events are on there. Um, some random photography, some sports photography, a bunch of stuff on there, man. So y'all just go check that out on the gram, man. But we just building that day by day. What else, man? Going out with you to Carbon TV last weekend was legit. You know what I'm saying? That put me on a whole another level as far as reaching out and trying to get some different stuff going over there on that end. And I can't complain at all, man. I gotta give that a 9, 10 arrows going up. On the
Exactly.
business side.
It's been just dope, man. Like you said, having our way.
Exactly. Just keep grinding. I hate Chad Morris. I put that out there. But one thing that he said that always
Who said that?
Who said what?
Someone said that in the chat.
No, I'm saying
Oh,
that. I'm saying that. I know sometimes I'll be having like hate Tourette's. I just jump out there. I hate Chad Morris. No, I'm saying. I was saying that to say I hate Chad Morris, but he used to say something every day that I always think about or whatever. He'd be like, "We just gonna hit that tree in the same spot." You know what I'm saying? And it's eventually it's gonna fall over. You know what I'm saying? He would say that every single day. You know what I'm saying? Like our standard is this, and we're gonna do every single day. We're just gonna hit that tree in the same spot, and eventually we're gonna start knocking trees over. So, and that's how I feel like we doing every day. Every day we just hitting that tree in the same spot.
Same spot.
We just hitting in the same spot. You saw some days we slack off and we get missing. And we hitting underneath. And then some days, we might get too high and we hitting too high. We come right back. We hitting it in the same spot.
That's
and
right.
eventually the tree's gonna fall over, man. So like I said, I hate Chad Morris, but he did say that. He would say that every single day. And that has stuck with me through everything. So yeah, we doing our thing right now, man. Like I said, like I kept saying to everybody all weekend, I can't wait to see what's coming up next.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's fun to talk about it. It's fun to meet up and hang out and talk about, oh yeah, we need to do this together, or we need to meet up and hang out, or we all need to get together and barbecue. It's fun to talk about all this stuff. But I'm anxious to see like what actually comes to fruition, what actually takes place, because that's when the memories are made. That's when the
Yep.
money is made. That's when the deals are made. That's when all the stuff actually comes into existence. It's when
Right.
we stop just saying, oh yeah, let's meet up, and we actually meet up. And we actually film. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
and see, I know a lot of folks say it, but like for me, as soon as I touch down, I'm in the inbox. Hey man, it was great meeting you, man. Here's my number, bro. Let's link up. Like let's do something. And then, like I said, all this week, my phone just been all weekend. Boom, 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 boom. So it's like, all right, like we all on the same page now. Not like that, and because everybody's like, yo, we all in it, we all in this together, and we might as well just go ahead and get the world what they need.
that's what it's all about, man. Hey, before we get out of here, you got any last words for the people?
Shit, just keep on trucking, man. Life gonna throw shit at you. You just gotta keep on trucking. Don't let it get you down. That's it.
Big facts. Big facts, man. Always keep somebody around you that's gonna put that foot to you behind when you need it, man. Always keep somebody around you that's like-minded. Always keep some people around you that's striving for something else. Not saying if you haven't made it that you can't hang with some people that made it, but people that if they already made it, 9 times out of 10 they comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're comfortable. They made it. They don't have a reason to get out there every single day and get it. They can take it 2-3 days off. But if
You
you're
get the
grinding,
luxury.
exactly. If you're grinding and you in the middle of it, you in the thick of it, you can't take 2 or 3 days off. You can't go a week without posting. You can't miss that podcast. You can't miss that interview. You can't, you can't do those type of things.
Yep.
And so yeah, just keep grinding, man. Keep striving. Keep trying to do whatever it is you're trying to do. Keep trying to do it. All right.
And don't be afraid to be the friend to put the foot in somebody's ass. Sometimes you gotta be that guy, like, hey, because your homeboy might be down and stuff, and you might be like, oh man, it's gonna be all right. Be like, hey man, no man, hey, suck that shit up. Keep on going. Like you right here.
Exactly. If they're a content creator, every video ain't gonna hit.
Yep.
Every post ain't gonna get 1,000. It just ain't. You gotta keep posting.
That's it.
You gotta keep making videos. If they're a rapper, they gotta keep making music. Every song ain't gonna hit. Even if it is a good song, that don't mean it's gonna hit.
Nope.
You
Yeah,
gotta keep making
some
music.
songs you put out don't hit then, and then they might circle
catch.
back around, may run the block.
Exactly, but they ain't gonna never hit if it ain't out there.
Yep. Ask Jason Aldean. He'll tell you that sometimes that second time it might hit again and a whole storm might start.
Exactly. You just gotta drop the video sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the song might not hit. You gotta drop some visuals and you get the buzz going. But no, man, whatever it is you're doing, man, keep doing it. Do it to the fullest. And just keep pushing, keep striving. It's gonna pop. I'm telling y'all. With all that being said, man, this is season 5, episode 26 of the Reed Talking Listen podcast. I'm your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host Trey Reed. Killer Cam on the ones and twos. We are out.
Peace.
What? I mean, it's been turning up with her. The girl around us and she loving her. If we don't know you, don't go close to her. If you with your girl, let me hear you say, what?